Welcome to Shom HaShav on Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishmas Arbi HaKoshol Le'abas Yitzchok. We're only about Basra Daf Lamedei. The Gemara Udalev speaks about the concept called Shuda the Daini. What is Shuda the Daini? So the sheet of the Rashbam here and Rashi and other places is the Shuda the Daini is the Dayan needs to try to figure out who deserves this item. But the Tosfos here as well and other places in Pshat says the Shuda the Dayan means the Dayan can do whatever he wants. Whatever the Dayan is interested in doing, that's what's called Shuda the Dayan. We find something fascinating in regard to Shuda the Dayan in the very controversial Ishbitzer in Parshas Pinchas. This is one of the Divrei Torah of the Ishbitzer that people found it to be very odd, and they questioned the Ishbitzer's Divrei Torah because of that. The Ishbitzer says as follows. It says, in Pinchas we know that Pinchas went and killed Zimri ben Saul. Zimri ben Saul, we assume, even though he was the Rosh Shevet, he did a terrible avera of being together with Kozbi Batzor. Says the Me'er Shiloyach, don't think that Zimri was just a regular noyev. He was a guy who was just oiver avera. Because a person who is a real oiver avera, the Torah will not discuss him. The fact that the Torah discusses Zimri's story, that means that there's something deeper. So the Ishbitzer, after going on to give a little Hagdama, that Zimri was a tremendous tzaddik. He was a Rosh Shevet. He was a Nasi Shevet. And he felt a terrible Yetzer Hara to go and be with Kozbi Batzor. Says the Me'er Shiloach, sometimes when a tzaddik feels a tremendous Yetzer Hara that he's not able to overcome, that means that's Ratzon Hashem that he should do this avera. There's some reason in the world that Kodesh Baruch Hu needs this avera to be done. This Nekuda that such a thing exists is brought down also by Tzaddik HaKoyen, the Talmud of the Ishbitzer, in a Sefer Tzidkas HaTzadik in Ois Mem Gimel. And there Tzaddik adds one more sentence. He says that no person could say, oh, I right now feel that I can't overcome the Yetzer Hara. Because then, in Ladavar Soif, every person will do Averis. We're talking about only after the fact. If you have a big tzaddik who did a tremendous Avera, and now he looks back and says, oh, what did I do? How did I do that? So it tells you the Ishbitzer, says of tzaddik, you should know that sometimes the Kodesh Baruch Hu wants this Avera to happen. Now Zimri, he had that cheshbon. He felt, I'm probably, Kodesh Baruch Hu wants me to be with Kozbi. And this is not just a made-up thing. Because as the Rizal brings in Sharma Nori Chazal, and the Chesamud Gimel, that really Kozbi was supposed to be with Zimri. But, Ochla Poga, he was with her too early. She was supposed to become a Giyoris and then come to be with Zimri. And he went with her while she was still a Goya, while she was not Jewish. So there was some cheshbon over here of Zimri. But the question is, was the cheshbon pure or was anything else going on? Zog the Ishbitzer, but the same thing you could say about Pinchas. Pinchas was doing a kino, Konos Kinosi. He's going to kill Zimri for the kingdom of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But who says that he has a pure thought to do that? Maybe he's doing that because he has the Yetzer Hara of Kas. So we're not sure which one is doing it for the right reason. We have here Pinchas that's doing Kinnas Hashem, but maybe he has alternative motives. And we have here Zimri that says he feels he needs to do this Avera, but maybe really the Yetzer Hara just overcame him right now. So how do we know who to choose? How do we know who's the one who did the right thing? So says the Ishbitzer Davar Noiro. He says this was Shuda the Daino. What's the Shuda the Daino? Moshe Rabbeinu was the Dayan, and he had to decide who's the one who has the right kavanah. Shuda the Daino, because Pinchas was his relative, he decided that Pinchas is the one who's right. But it ends the Ishbitzer and says, Pinchas did not realize that Zimri had a cheshbon. But still, because he was mechavan l'shem shemayim, so that's why Kodesh Baruch Hu agreed with him. And this Ishbitzer is a tremendous chiddush. It was one of the big controversial Torahs of the Ishbitzer. The many went against. I heard big Tamei Chachamim speaking about it. They were mispala on the Shiloach for saying these things. Behemoth says that many of the Nekudos that we mentioned are mentioned in other places. As we mentioned, the Arizal says that because we were supposed to be with Zimri, and Reb Tzaddik, the Talmid of the Ishbitzer, brings also that Zimri was Mechaven L'Shem Shamayim, but the idea that the Hachra was Shuda the Dainel, that's a Chiddush that only Mea Shiloach says. Anyone who wants to join the Shomach Shava email list, what's a good, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.